Hi, my name is Claudia. I'm a personal trainer in Las Vegas. I've been a personal trainer for about 23 years now. I work at the Las Vegas Athletic Club. And on this channel, we talk about weight loss, we talk about exercising, hormonal challenges, and all sorts of things. So, I want to talk about set points. We all have set points. A set point is where your brain thinks you need to be. Our mental set points are depend on our upbringing. You know, what your parents taught you. Some of your beliefs come from whatever was inherited into your genetic pool. And so we have also set points in our weight loss. So for instance, when you're losing weight, you're hitting several plateaus. I hit so many of them because I've been competing so many times in the past, and I've entered all these different weight categories. So when you go down in your weight, what you will notice is that as soon as you reach a certain point that you have been in the past, let's say you're 160 pounds and you want to go down to 140, so you are trying to lose weight. As soon as you hit 150, your body doesn't want to go anywhere. It just stays, it's stagnant, it won't go anywhere. And that's your brain thinking that this is the weight that you're supposed to be. So what you can do is, obviously when you hit that set point, just for a short period of time, until it just takes a little bit until you get under that weight. And even if it's just a pound or two, your body will respond, your brain notice, okay, she wants to go lower, and it'll go lower. This is just a computer. So, as soon as you hit that, you need to increase your water intake, maybe even switch to distilled water, cut your salt out, go a little bit lower in your calories, add another cardio. You have to do a little bit more than the usual to make your body respond. Of course, you can't just keep doing what you're doing, but it takes too long until your body responds. And you don't want your body to get used to a certain calorie intake, because then you're slowing down your metabolism. So do a little bit more until you get under. You can go back and go back onto your regular routine that doesn't take as long after you have reached that below point. And if you have had several set points in your past where, let's say you're starting at 120 pounds and then you've been for a while at 125 pounds and then you've been a while at 130 pounds and so on, those are the set points you're going to reach. So no illusions here. You have to work really hard to get under those because your brain doesn't know what's best for you. We're already talking about set points. We have to talk a little bit about slowing down of your metabolism as you grow older. So it starts at the age of 30, where your metabolism, it's between 30 and 40. It usually happens within the first 2 or 3 years after your 30th birthday, where your metabolism slows down 10.05%. And then after that, every 10 years, we're losing 10.05% of our metabolic rate. And that's because, we're not as active anymore. We're not going partying and dancing all night. We're a little bit more sedentary. A lot of you guys will have children, start a family, so you might be running around your kids a little bit, and then as they grow older, you don't have to do that anymore, so you're slowing down a little bit. Maybe becoming a housewife because now you take care of your family. All this sort of stuff happens. We're less likely of, we're hiring people to clean our houses. We're losing a lot of movement. So as we're losing a lot of movement, we're also losing muscle. And so when you're losing muscle, that's your metabolic rate. That's what burns calories. And so your estrogen slowly increases and your testosterone decreases because you're not as lean anymore. The leaner, the lower your body fat, the higher your testosterone levels. And the higher your body fat, the higher your estrogen levels. So it goes all hand in hand. So of course the hormonal changes come in. So every 10 years we're losing 10.05%. Now I know that sounds like nothing. It sounds like, yeah, I can handle it. I'm just gonna stop that frappuccino at Starbucks or any of that. But I did the calculations. So it's incredible. Without even changing your routine, it's by the time, so here we go. We're starting at 30 years old. Okay, so you're 120 pounds previously, and so your metabolism slows down 10.05%, which means by the time it reaches you around 35, now you weigh 132.6 pounds. So that's a lot more than 120 pounds. Then after you hit 40, all of a sudden now you weigh 146 pounds, another 10.05%. But that's from the previous weight, not from your young weight. So then when you hit 50, all of a sudden now you weigh 160 pounds. Imagine that. Isn't that crazy? 160 pounds. So, and then in your 60s, you weigh 173 pounds. And then of course some people after that age are getting really skinny, and that's because they have no muscle. They have zero muscle. It's just skin and drag. So how can we prevent that? You know, it's so important that we need to prevent that. Weightlifting people, I know you don't want to look like a man. You will never ever look like a man unless you inject yourself with steroids, okay? Don't think you're gonna look like these big bodybuilding women. You will never be there. It took them years and years and years to get there. So feed your muscle. Don't cut your protein, and eat the right carbohydrates, okay? And work your muscles. Lift weights is so important. It helps your bones, it helps your brain, it helps, I mean, it's like we have muscles for a reason, okay? We are designed to be working animals because we're just animals, just like we're just smarter, or that's what we think. Just lift weights, go to the gym, buy some weights for your house. You can do it. Do weight resistant exercises. It oxygenates your brain. It prevents Alzheimer's and dementia. And eat right. Stop eating crap. Don't eat all this refined carbohydrates, all this sugar, all this fast food because you don't want to cook. Stop being lazy. Just, move. Eat right. Love yourself enough to do that, We need to love ourselves enough to do all these things. This is self-care. It's not your nails. Go to the nails, get your nails done, get your hair done, get your false eyelashes. That's all secondary. Your body comes first. Work out, do some cardio, work your heart. It's really, really important. Don't think all this stuff has to come from a pill and a medication, because it doesn't. If you're getting liposuction, that doesn't do anything to your health. It just sabotages your health. You're lowering your immune response. This is a shock to your body. Work out, lean out, lose weight, do all these things. It's really important. Here goes my dog again. He thinks he's a pit bull outside. I don't know if you can hear him. Somebody in my neighborhood must have had a party. Anyway, so that's it for today. I don't know if you enjoyed this video, but I hope I see you soon, and I'll post again in a couple of days. Please hit like, push that subscribe button, get the notification bell going, and I love you all. Bye.